This lesson is about the quant aptitude topic of time and work. Time and work is a special kind of ratio and proportion problem. These involve the time taken to do a certain task and the work involved in order to complete that task. There would probably be questions based on the rate at which a person is doing work or the time taken for a group of people to complete a given work. This is a fairly commonly asked question in the IBPS exam. So this is a topic that requires a lot of practice. The principles involved in solving this kind of a question and the shortcuts shall be the same as a ratio and proportion problem. However, let's just look at the different kinds of concepts involved in time and work and different types of problems that can come. The general concept is that the work done is equal to the rate of working multiplied by the time taken to complete the task. The first key concept is if there is exactly one person working. Now generally, if a person takes t hours to finish a certain task, in 1 hour he shall complete 1 by t amount of that task. And in x hours he shall complete x by t amount of that task. So for example, if a person takes 2 hours to finish some work, in 1 hour he shall only finish half of that work. And in 4 hours he shall do 4 by 2, that is 2 times of that work. The second key concept is if there are 2 people working. Now if there are more people working on the same task, the work shall get over faster. It is logical. If a person 1 takes t1 time to finish some work and person 2 takes time t2 to finish that work, if they both are working together, they shall take t1 t2 divided by t1 plus t2 time to finish the work together. The third key concept is the relationship between time and work. Now time and work have an inverse relationship. The inverse relationship means that if you work faster, that is the rate of working is high, the time taken will be low, and vice versa. That is, if the rate of working is really low, the time taken to complete the task shall be high. For example, if the ratio of work done in one day by x and y is 3:1, the ratio of the time that they will take to finish the work shall be 1:3, because x works 3 times as fast as y. Also, that means that x will finish the work in 1/3 the time that y takes. Let us now look at the different types of questions that are asked. The first kind is when 2 people are working. For example, Rahul can clean the house in 20 minutes. Rajiv can clean it in 30 minutes. If both of them are cleaning the house together, how much time will they take? Now, remembering the formula, if 2 people are doing a certain work and one person takes time t1, other person takes time t2, the time that both of them together will take will be t1 t2 divided by t1 plus t2. So, the total amount of time in minutes that both of them will take if they clean the house together is 20 into 30 divided by 20 plus 30, which is 600 by 50 or 12 minutes. So if Rahul can alone clean the house in 20 minutes and Rajiv can alone clean the house in 30 minutes, if they both together clean the house, the entire house shall be cleaned in 12 minutes. The second kind of question is for people working for unequal time. Let us understand by the help of an example question. Now Rahul cleans 80% of the house in 20 minutes. Rajiv joins to help him and they take 3 minutes more to finish cleaning the house. Now, how much time would it take for Rajiv to clean the house alone? Now just take a second and understand this problem. There is a house and Rahul is cleaning it. He finishes cleaning 80% of the house. That means 20% of the house is remaining. When only 20% of the house is remained to be cleaned, Rajiv comes and starts helping him to clean the house. So they both together work for 20% of the house. Now we are given the time it takes for that 20% of the work, and so we must have, and we are asked to find how much time will Rajiv take alone. Now given that Rahul cleans 80% of the house in 20 minutes, the time that Rahul would take to clean the whole house shall be 20 by 80% or 25 minutes. Now Rahul and Rajiv together clean 20% of the house in 3 minutes. So time that they will take to clean the whole house shall be 3 divided by 20% or 15 minutes. As they both work together, they clean the house in 15 minutes. Given the formula T1 T2 divided by T1 plus T2 equal to 15, we've just calculated that Rahul cleans the house in 25 minutes. So let's take T1 as 25 and T2 is the time that Rajiv takes, and we have to calculate that. So we get 25 T2 divided by 25 plus T2 equal to 15, or T2 equal to 37.5 minutes. So if Rajiv cleans the house alone, he will take 37.5 minutes. This brings us to the end of the basic concepts of time and work. We shall not include any shortcuts for this section because the basic things that you need to know have already been told to you. Since this is a kind of applied ratio and proportion problem, the shortcuts shall be the same as that of ratio and proportion. There are several solved examples and practice problems along with this course mantra course. Go through them, solve them, and get some practice for solving this kind of questions, because only practice can make you solve time and work problems really quickly.